I'm going to go over some of the concepts of striking as we do it in Shintai, Kyousei, Jutsu. Now, the first thing is that it's a lot different than karate punches and boxing punches in that, as opposed to, let's say, karate or boxing, where there's a lot of body action in what you're doing, whether you're doing the standard reverse punch or the jab, or you're really cranking your body into it. The idea in Shintai is that what you're doing is you're doing what I call segmenting. Now, segmenting is taking one limb or a portion of your limb and using basically just that to generate your strike. And how I do this is that I do this with what I call hinge punching. I use the elbow as a hinge. I use the shoulder as a hinge. And you can get into generating your action this way, using the shoulder this way, or even using, let's say, a double hinge where this first bends and then it reaches a certain point and then it activates the shoulder. You'll see what I mean when I go over some of the striking concepts and so forth. Now, so what makes this type of striking effective? All right, the idea here is that you're relaxed. So as opposed to coming in and going tension-based and bang, physically focusing hard at the impact, the idea is that you relax, and when it hits with a type of dead weight. This type of punch is not meant to be a finisher. What it's meant to be is it's meant to set you up to follow up with your control actions. A good way for me to describe this style of impact is that, let's say if you're catching a leather medicine ball, just about this big, somebody fires it at you, and what happens is, when you catch it, you get this dead weight that comes in and impacts. And this is the type of impact that you're looking at for a relaxed punch. I'm going to get into the first of the hinge punches, and I'm going to demonstrate what I call a shoulder hinge. Now, the shoulder hinge is based on the fact that the upper arm moves through the shoulder socket, and it moves in a variety of directions. And the idea is that you place your arm in a position, generally 90 degrees, so it'd be just a fold just like that. And then when you deliver your punch, it rolls through the shoulder socket. So instead of something like this and going bang, or doing a boxer hook, it's just this action this way, starting from here, coming across, moving through the shoulder. And one thing that you're looking at is that the elbow, fist, and target, they all end up in a straight line this way. So yeah, I'm going to describe it. So I went here, and as opposed to start your hand like this, focus, sandbag. So you think of a sandbag. That's dead weight. It's dead weight. And from here, it's just following through.